Hello, everybody, and welcome. I realized that I just threw our game up live without, first changing where people were. So bear with me for just a moment, because I am so smart. Hey, there we go. It's all done, fixed. Thanks, Zoom, for being a real friend. Today is November 29th, 2012, the other end of days year, 2020, and you are loved. And that is something that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers and listeners at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up until this point, or you can go towards anywhere audio casts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can catch up on our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask myself or any of these other fine folk, feel free to ask them, and then you can check up on their Patreon. Today is the last day, effectively, that you'll be able to ask those Tomb of Annihilation questions that are burning deep in your souls. So, hey, consider joining us there. And it also has a link to the Discord, which you can also find in the Twitch chat to the side or in the description of this video down below. But if you already support us on Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, and are looking for another way to help support the show, hey, guess what? If you go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, we got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, we got crop tops, throw pillows, sweaters, throw blankets, shower curtains, clocks, aprons. Literally, the list goes on. And most importantly, in the year, again, of 2020, the most important thing that we probably have in the store are face masks. So if you would like to get a face mask with the symbol of Tiamat upon it, aka also the symbol of Tyrant Security, done by our very own Cyberwolf1201, that again is indooradventure.redbubble.com. All of the proceeds from the masks end up going to help support Doctors Without Borders in the continued search for a COVID-19 vaccine. So if you would like to help support a good cause or help support the show, again, that is indooradventure.redbubble.com. And I think they have a sale going on where everything's 20 to 60% off. So, like, really, what's stopping you? And speaking of things that I would never want to stop, hey, RJ, who are you playing tonight? Oh, shit, he
Everybody, I'm
stopped
RJ
himself.
here on the channel. But today I'll be playing Walmart, the Shifter Fighter Bard Barbarian.
Hi, I'm LBHackEmUp, and I'm going to be playing Azrael, the Warlock Gnome.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. I'm going to be playing as Baz, the Drow Rogue Fighter.
I'm Teshvael de Falarin, Oath of Conquest Paladin, and Hexblade Warlock of Kyber. Mark of Shadow Elf. He has a lot of stuff.
There's so much stuff. And hey everyone, I am Tyler. I'll be the DM, and we'll start off with our recap. Hello, adventurers, and welcome to the finale of the Indoor Adventure Presents The Tomb of Annihilation. It wasn't too long ago that we met our heroes, a drow deadeye dodging his duty, a lizardfolk lyricist lying low, a snake-like surgeon searching for significance, and a fierce yet friendly feline with fists of fury. They set out to search for the Soulmonger, a source of significant suffering, and stop it. Throughout their travels, they tasted triumphs, but also tangled with tragedy. Friendships were forged and fragmented, loyalty was learned and lost, but their mission maintained momentum. Recent replacements include a posh paladin pondering perfection, a laid-back lagomorph looking for his legacy, and a wealthy warlock wishing for a way out. Now, having entered the inner sanctum and seeing the horror that is growing the Death God, their long sought-after goal is in sight. Will they be able to destroy the Soulmonger? And if so, will they find a way to escape the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods? Find out on the finale of the Indoor Adventure Presents The Tomb of Annihilation. All right. Thanks.
Many alliterations.
Wally, we had, or actually everyone has arranged themselves in this this chamber. The Soulmonger, about 10-foot high cylinder with the with souls kind of swirling inside of it, hangs over a large pit of lava. by adamantine struts. Floating above it and connected by an umbilical cord is the death god, an atropole who is kind of gross. You guys arrange yourself on different balconies throughout the room with a bit of a plan to escape should things turn awry. And Wally walked up to the Soulmonger and gave it a good old whack. The atropole screamed in response. I think, did we get a follow?
We got a sub. Thank you, Monica.
Hey, thank you, Weiss. Wally whacked the Soulmonger. The atropole screamed in response, and we are starting off with initiative.
Hell yeah.
And as I explained to Danae earlier today, I auto-rolled initiative, and the atropole got a 0. So you guys got that going for you.
Yeah. God damn. Did I need it? I got an 8. Am I still rolling for Flint?
No, Flint realized that he isn't going to be much help here. He gave an excuse and then said, essentially, he'll watch the door so that witch doesn't come creeping back up on you.
Sure he is.
Good luck. And it's not because I only have 52 hit points and could die very easily. I already rolled for Artisan Dragon Bait. Sorry, guys. I forgot to mention that.
That's totally fine.
Makes our job easier.
21 for Azrael.
All right.
22 for Tesh.
18 for Wally.
So, as this creature wails in response to the attack on the Soulmonger, at the top of the round is Tesh.
Okay, it's making its way towards the Soulmonger.
It is, it is floating above, the actual is floating above the Soulmonger. You are on the east balcony.
Okay, so Tesh is going to, why did I use spell slots? Like a dummy.
We fought some hags.
Yeah. I mean, it's not within stabbing distance, right?
You could travel along the adamantine strut and get within stabbing distance.
All right.
It's only about 20, 30 feet away.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go up to it and I'm gonna attempt to stab it.
Nobody lets me fireball. It's fine.
But hey, guess what? I'm going to put a that there Hexblade's curse on this thing.
All right.
Yeah.
What does the Hexblade's curse do?
That means that I crit on 19s and 20s, and I gain +4 to damage rolls.
Beautiful.
Yep, I regain 3 hit points if it dies, so there's that going for me. But I don't think that it's gonna really matter. That is a natural 20.
All right. First attack off in the books.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell slot for a smite. Is this thing undead?
It does
Or a
not count as
fiend.
undead.
Okay, it does not count as undead? Gotcha. Okay, so for the actual stabbing, that is...
It's not a fiend either, right?
Nope.
Okay.
That
it does not
is
count as either of those.
for...
Gotta be the rules monkey for the paladin.
How many do I get at 4th level smite? That's 4d8? No.
Oh, God,
No,
I don't
5d8.
know. I wrote a macro and never looked back.
You're the rule monkey for the paladin.
Immediately said, nope, I don't
Just
wanna do
said
that
this.
anymore.
Yeah, I'll have to check the number, but it was 20 magical piercing damage, and then...
You don't have advanced smite yet,
no.
do you?
I don't.
Okay, so it starts at 2, and then you add 1 for every.
2, 2nd level, 3rd level. So, yeah, 4 dice in total, but I got a crit, so I'm going to be rolling 8.
8 dice.
Hell yeah. Ah! I love it.
Crit fishing! Okay, so... 18... 22, 30, 39 points of radiant.
All right. Cool. You stab out at this structure, essentially.
At the
and-
baby?
No, at the. Oh, you were stabbing the baby.
I was
thought it
wanting to see if I could stab the baby.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were stabbing the. All right, sure.
I was gonna say that's a funny thing to call a baby.
I was saying that the baby is floating about 10 feet above the
Oh, okay.
the Soulmonger itself.
Then yeah, I guess I would have tried to stab the Soulmonger.
Sorry, I guess I misunderstood
Yeah,
what you were
no, I
asking.
put the Hexblade's Curse on the baby, and then I was going to try and attack it, but if it's 10 feet up in the air...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
get up to it.
I'm still going to keep it Hexblade's Cursed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
Okay,
that reduce any of the damage against the Soulmonger?
4 of it.
All right.
And that would be from the magical piercing before.
Yes. All right. Understood. Sorry for the confusion. We're starting off really well here, because attacking the Soulmonger, the tentacles that have been kind of drifting lazily around it strike back at you when you attack it, and it also got a nat 20 on its attack.
Hooey!
Oh no.
I'm sure this is fine. Tell
It's
my
fine.
story.
I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. 21.
All right, you make it. You're fine, as you don't lose your balance at all, standing on this strut above lava. But because the tentacle did hit you, that's going to be a lot of dice.
I was just following Wally.
You're doing great. 37 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
Woo.
it's good.
That was one attack of yours.
Yep. Does it look like any damage has like been done to the Soulmonger?
It looks like you put a lot of damage into it.
All right,
Actually,
sweet.
there are some significant cracks forming all across the this.
All right,
You know.
second verse.
All right.
Oh! Oh!
Another nat 20.
Yes!
Yes!
Bum, 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 bum. This is amazing. What a great day. I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot. Fuck it. This can't end poorly. I'm gonna do a long stare at the camera after I say that. For all you audiocast listeners out there. All right, so that is 11 points of magical piercing. And then 16, 20, 26 points of radiant.
All right.
Okay, stab, stab.
There is soul juice leaking from the container.
If no one's looking, just a little sippy.
A little sippy.
A little sippy of soul juice.
I'm Phil Swift here, and I'm about to hit the Soulmonger.
Slaps the tape on it.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it for Tesh.
Azrael.
Azrael is going to look at this baby floating in the air with disgust upon their face and grab the necklace around their neck and cast 4 charges of fireball upon it.
Okay.
Sorry, the necklace is not around your neck.
I would like to state for posterity, you never put the necklace on. Otherwise, you probably
Knights in the
would
courthouse,
have
but it's
died,
very
but
important
in the
that the
courtyard.
necklace
Oh,
is
okay,
not around
okay.
your neck.
Okay. Things I didn't know. Let me just double check what level I'm casting this at because okay.
4 of those balls, yeah, it's...
So that's 11d6. I needed to make a DC 15 dexterity save, please.
All right. That's a 7.
Okay, the baby fails, which is something I've never thought I would say. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, you know what? I can just do it on here. How's 38 damage?
Cool, 38 fire damage. damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's a lot actually. Hold on.
Yay!
I'm going in triple digits and have to do actual math, and you know what? Brain decides not to tonight. However, you throw your balls of fire at this thing and explodes in a brilliant display of light. And through the explosion, you hear a terrible wail, louder and more piercing than the last one. And I need everyone in the room to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy!
Dang it. This isn't
do
a
you-
charm effect, is it?
It is not.
Do you want
Okay.
us to roll for Dragon Bait and Artist, or are you going to?
I will.
Okay.
Come on, baby girl.
22.
Ooh!
Cool. 22 for Wally. Everybody else? 6. Okay.
8.
8.
Hey!
27.
Cool. Dragon Bait Artists, Azrael and Baz. This sound is so piercing and terrible. You all gain a level of exhaustion.
Ooh. That's it?
Yep.
Oh god, if he does that 6 times, we die.
If you fail 6 times, you die. Azrael, use your action to throw your fireballs. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Wally.
It's 10 feet in the air above lava, correct?
Above the Soulmonger itself.
In rage, Wally's gonna turn over to Tesh, nod his head, and he's going to use his strength to scale the Soulmonger and just hop up and start hitting like
Okay.
a pinata.
And as a reminder, you do not still have 23 strength.
Nope.
That wasn't changed on the layout. I just realized.
But I have 3 attacks.
But you do have 3 attacks.
6 attacks if I action surge.
It's true.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a long and lengthy process. Bear with me. Recklessly, I touched a man's car that wasn't mine. First hit is a 23
Yep.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Magical. I'm expending 3 charges to deal an extra 3d6. 6 force damage on that. Second attack is going to be a 17
Yeah, that hits.
for 10 magical bludgeoning damage, expending another 3 to deal 4 force. Come on, Wally. Third attack is going to be a 19 for 13 magical bludgeoning and expending another 3 to deal another 3d6. That's a lot better. 10 points of force damage.
All right.
Action surge.
Do it.
Oops.
You are pinataing a baby.
Pinataing the baby. Come on. 13 doesn't hit.
That hits.
Oh, jeez. Sponge. 7. 15 for 7. Finally, a natural 20.
All right. Do you have any charges left on that there, Steph?
Nope. One
Nice.
more and it disintegrates in my hands. 16.
We wouldn't want that.
Nope, that's my magic item. I think that's everything. As a bonus action, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Teshvael. Because I can do that while raging. Turn end.
All right. I forgot to mention at the start of your turn, you started your turn close to this creature. and you are going to take 10 points of necrotic damage. Being near it seems just to be painful for you. All right. That was Wally. It is Artis's turn.
Artis, super fresh. He is going to use goddamn Ring of Winter not having searchable things. Okay. He's going to use 2 charges of the ring to cast the Bigby's hand, but as the cold version.
Yes.
And then as the bonus action, Bigby's hand is he's gonna, so the Soul Monger is like fractured and leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna punch the Soul Monger. That's what they came here to do. Like,
this is what he came here to do.
This thing looks scary, but like machine bad. Machine need break, please.
Machine bad need break, please.
That's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then I need to check, but I think that Arcane Hand is 4d8.
Big Abyss's hand.
Bigby's hand.
4d8 force damage.
Okay. It is cold damage, if it has any resistances to that. So that is for 17 points of cold.
17 points. However, one of the tentacles leaches out against Artis.
Would it be against Artis or the hand? Because the hand is the one that actually struck it.
Does the hand have a stat block?
Yes, it does. It has an AC of 20 and hit points equal to Artis's hit point maximum.
Oh, sweet. Then it would be against the hand. Sorry, you said an amount of cold damage.
Yes. That was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets a 24 to hit the hand.
Okay, so the hand is strucketh, and Artis has 82 hit points total.
So it's only going to give the hand 24 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'll keep track of the hand's HP. Don't worry about that.
Sweet, thank you. That was Artis's action to do that. Anything else on his turn?
No, because as a bonus action is what you use to control a fist.
Exactly.
And he is at the south nearest the portal, correct?
He is on the west with Dragonbait.
West, okay. Yeah, so he's going to get closer to the edge, but he is going to be wary of the tendrils.
Right. Up next is Dragonbait.
Dragonbait, go time. Dragonbait's gonna go and attack the it's not a phylactery. The Soulmonger with 2 attacks. Both of which are under 10. Thank you, Dragonbait. One of them is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
The other one's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, so we're doing 2-handed. Is this a undead thing?
It is not an undead thing.
Okay. So
one of the tentacles does lash out to strike at Dragonbait as he hits it, but it slaps high.
That's 9 slashing damage.
Beautiful. Dragonbait and Artis, whose sole mission coming here was to help you guys destroy the Soulmonger and end the death curse. Focus down the Soulmonger, and Dragonbait, after the Bigby's hand punches the glass, shattering more, like the fractals of glass spreading all across it. And then Dragonbait comes in and slashes through, completely shattering the Soulmonger. The crystal cylinder shatters and a myriad of tiny lights pour forth from within. These bright souls coil through the air like a tornado, blazing upward and then vanishing in a blinding spectral flash. We could, inside the Soulmonger, where we saw our friends previously, saw Rinrin, the Hassan clones, Baz's sister, so many people that have existed in this entire campaign and have sadly lost their lives. You feel all the strikes going out against the Soulmonger, and then with a blinding flash of light, you are no longer in this kind of dreary, clouded area. Your souls kind of blink out and then reappear elsewhere to continue to live. Well, not live, but live in undeath. And we'll get back to Rin later.
For the end of Dragomaid's turn, can he sense alignment on this baby thing?
Yeah, he can. It is neutral evil, and it is undead.
Okay, cool. Dragomaid gives off a scent that is uncomfortable, and he's like ready to go against that guy.
All right. However, the Atropole wails again, not the like piercing wail, but the wail of something of a child that has just lost its food source. Essentially, it is not happy. Baz.
Hello, everyone. My name's Bags. Okay. Well, I'm gonna knock a longbow of warning. With an arrow that has been poisoned. Wait, this thing's undead. It doesn't matter if this is poisoned. I'm gonna knock an arrow. Here we go.
Do it.
Sorry. I'm not rolling with advantage. What am I doing?
You are not.
I'm being a goober. Okay, 16 to hit.
That hits.
Wait, I am rolling with advantage. I'm an assassin. God damn it.
Oh yeah, it hasn't moved. It hasn't acted yet. Welcome back to the character you play often.
Oh, God. Only once a week, alongside a bunch of other ones. Okay. 28 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then it's a critical hit because I rolled this. All right, 8. Magical piercing damage. Here comes some sneak attack. That's going to be 14 sneak attack damage. Here comes my second attack. 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. That's going to be 13 magical piercing damage. I'm going to action surge. And this one is a 16 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. And that'll be, if I hit this correctly, 20 magical piercing damage.
Right.
And I get one more attack.
You sure do.
Off of my action surge, which, I really should be using. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 15 piercing damage.
Nice.
It's 4 arrows, just like all knocked at once, just like
Thwip, thwip.
Thwip, baby, says Baz.
Baz.
Okay, so that was my action. That was my action surge. With my bonus, I suppose there's no place to hide, is there?
You can attempt to, yeah.
I would like to hide.
Go for it.
Behind some urns or something.
Yeah.
Okay, 25.
25. You are hidden.
Baz is hidden. All right, that's it for me, I think.
All right. On its turn, it has just been absolutely attacked on so many fronts. It is a dumb baby, and it doesn't like being attacked. But it does have someone next to it, and that someone who is Wally, that's your name, needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, please.
That slid on a 2 for a long time and then hit the corner and flipped to an 18, so 25.
All right. 25 is good enough to take half. Half of 34 necrotic damage.
Oof. Owie. Oof. Owie.
What is that number?
17.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Quick
Okay,
maths.
we're Math. Hello, everyone. I'm Math. As it kind of it's lost its food source and it is grasping desperately for something else and starts sucking away on your life energy. Gross.
No, bad.
Tesh, you are starting close to this creature. So you are going to take, ooh, that's a lot of necrotic damage. 16 necrotic damage. And it is your turn. It is floating above you. You are able to like climb up on top of the remnants of the Soulmonger with Wally.
I mean, I could.
You could
Hypothetically.
but you are a warlock.
Or I go back away from this thing. Back into the alcove where the phylacteries are. Because I would still need to move to get close to that thing, so I don't think it has an attack of opportunity against me if I just...
Nope, it will not.
Skanoodle back? All right, cool.
You can skanoodle.
I'm going to
Isn't there a tentacle next to you, though?
Yeah, but having lost their kind of source of locomotion, the tentacles have gone limp.
Yes.
We did a smart thing. So as his action, Tesh is going to heal 45 with his lay on hands.
How far away do you get from the baby?
Well, it was 20 feet on the rafter to get to the Soulmonger, so we would just do like 25 feet, so that way he's back in the alcove.
I'll say that.
And he was already 10 feet away from the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pythagoras is trying to figure this out. You can move in such a way that you realize that this like negative energy around this thing would prevent healing, so you kind of have to like scoot all the way back into the back of the alcove.
Yeah, that's... I was planning on getting like, again, like away from this thing.
Away from it.
Give myself...
I hate to respond with a meme here, but Palpatine... to Pythagoras, you have no power
You
here.
have no power here. Okay, cool. You heal thyself.
I heal thyself by 45. I'm going to use all of my lay on hands. And then as a bonus action, I am going to summon my anime shadow spiritual weapon right up next to the baby, and then I'm going to have the spiritual weapon attack.
Oh yeah, that seems smart in retrospect.
So that is a 16 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, cool. So it is going to take 7 points of force damage.
All right.
Alrighty, and then that is it for me. That was action and bonus action. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to click a button 45 times.
Have fun with that. At the end of your turn, this thing is getting assailed on all sides. It is going to scream out in abject pain again, like a toddler or an infant. Everyone needs to make me another Constitution saving throw, please.
24.
All right.
20.
16?
16, 20, and then Azrael.
8.
All right. Baz, Azrael, and Artis all gain another level of exhaustion.
I wouldn't happen to be near Tesh, right?
If I came back into the alcove, you would get plus 2 to yours.
You're next to Tesh. Tesh, what's it with plus 2?
Would an 18 have made it?
Nope.
Ah, well, I tried.
You tried.
Did you roll it? No, Dragon Bait moved up. Never mind.
Yeah, Dragon Bait's up next to the thing.
Dragon Bait, you fool.
Azrael, it's your turn.
Okay, Azrael is going to pull out the Wand of Wonder and attempt to cast a spell at this creature.
All right.
And
roll
because
on the table.
It's always worked out so well for him in the past. Let's see.
What is he wanting to cast?
He wants to cast slow on this creature. And I rolled a 00 and a 4, which would be
4.
slow.
amazing. That's 3 called shots.
So I'm gonna need this guy to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
As advantage, I need to remind myself of that.
I can't believe that happened.
How is it 10?
That is a failure. So he is going to be slowed.
What happens when
Each
he's
target
slow?
must succeed. Okay. An affected target's speed is halved. It takes
Okay.
a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
It can't use reactions.
All
On
right.
its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it cannot make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. And the creature must use this action on its turn to complete the spell. If you can't, the spell is wasted.
Lol.
I'll post this so you can see it.
Does this creature not have a legendary resistance?
No, it doesn't.
It
has
doesn't?
magic resistance.
Azrael still believes his wand does exactly what he wants it to every time.
He's never been wrong.
He's never been wrong. So he'll cast that and kind of move back away from this creature.
Where are you at? Sorry.
I'm on the back area.
On the south balcony? Yeah.
Yes. So not into the portal, but kind of, I'm going to go off to the side because LB as a player is like, something's going to come through this portal. So I'm going to kind of like stick off in the shadows on the side. I mean, I don't know, but it could.
I mean, it's the only way out of here. Assumedly. All right. Wally. Oh, you start your turn next to it.
Yep.
Lol. I need you to take 11 necrotic damage.
Buddy, stop.
Oof. Ow. Stop.
Bonus action, I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay.
1d10 plus 4, which isn't great, but it is something. Suck a dick. Sorry, 11 hit points back to me. So right back where I started.
Yay!
Swing for the moon, I guess.
Well, its head is quite a weird shape.
Yeah.
Yay,
Recklessly.
raid.
Thank you. Gosh, I wish I were a different type of fighter. 28 to hit.
Yeah. Its AC is 5 right now.
Oh. 13 points of damage on the first.
Thank you for following intern Asteki.
21's probably gonna hit.
Yep.
For 8 points of magical bludgeoning, and finally, that's another nat 20.
Oh man.
15 points of magical bludgeoning.
I can do math. All right. Gross description on how bad it looks. It looks pretty bad. Up next is Artis.
Artis has a big ol' cold fist that he's gonna punch this Atropole with. You said that its AC is 5, so I'm assuming a 12 will hit it.
A 12 will hit. However, the fist does cold damage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let that be a lesson to you. So 17.
17 would be great. However, it does not take any damage from this attack.
My God. Artis is going to pull out his bow and then just shoot it with his longbow. He will... Ooh, okay, so longbow, how many do I get? I think it's just the one.
It should be 2.
Yeah, no, it's 3 attacks with his longbow.
It's 3, however, his longbow is non-magical.
Yep.
And his arrows will kind of bounce off harmlessly.
Cool.
His aim is true.
Cool.
This creature seems to be immune to a lot of types of damage.
Artis is going to have the hand come back down, and like open up for him to hop onto.
Yeah,
But
to skateboard surf out of here.
Yes, because he's wicked cool that way.
He's
Artist is such a goddamn
cool
hero.
dude.
Like from a 90s commercial.
The character model that they
Whoa!
have of him in the
Whoa!
Tomb of Annihilation video game looks like Kiefer Sutherland from 24. I shit you not.
Yes, he does. Holy crap. You are right.
And then thank you for following Spiny Helm.
Wow. Thanks, guys. Dragonbait starts his turn close to the Atropole and takes 14 necrotic damage.
Which
but
is
it
something you're keeping
which
track
I'm,
of?
I'm keeping
Okay.
track of.
You said that, I'm like, was I supposed? You've always kept track. Is he close enough to attack this thing?
He can climb up onto the remnants of the Soulmonger and take some swipes.
Swipes he will.
Swipes he will, and swipes he do.
Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
And this thing is undead?
Yep.
All right, let's go, boys. Oh, Krieg is cleaning himself now. That is going to be 11 plus 5, 16 damage. Half of which is magical, or half of which is
Radiant.
radiant. Is
Cool.
the term I want.
So Dragonbait's definitely the hero of this party.
He is. Let's be honest. Everyone knows.
How would you describe Dragonbait finishing off this giant baby?
Dragonbait is going to come up. He's going to point his sword at this creature, do a flourish of like a swipe, and turn around. And as he does, the baby cuts in half.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah. He's a samurai, right?
Something close. He's a holy warrior of holy intent, and destroying this evil undead creature is part of his bread and butter. And he slices through the radiant energy, decaying away, or I guess it would be like a flash of light as it disintegrates necrotic energy that is feeding this creature.
And then he sheathes it. Slowly.
With a wail of pain and confusion, the creature begins to sink down towards the lava. Azrael, player you is correct, because a dark smoke kind of seeps onto that balcony, and in seconds it coalesces into a figure standing there. A skeletal figure wrapped in moldering robes and clutching a skull-tipped staff appears on the south balcony. Hateful pinpricks of white light burn in its eye sockets, and a 2-foot diameter sphere of utter darkness floats in the air beside it. Foolish mortals, what have you done to my son? He bellows in the room. And before you can really react, you can feel kind of this hateful rage coming from the spirits inside of you, as kind of spectral figures of your spiritual companions of the trickster gods kind of form around you. Wally, you are standing on top of the Soulmonger, and from behind hops over this jaguar with snakes sticking out of its back. It's kind of floating in the air in front of you. A frog behemoth, massive creature, is just lumbering behind you with its tentacles flailing. Wongo's back there trying to get a view, but he can't quite yet. Tesh, over in the corner where you are, Moa kind of drops down from the ceiling, its tail coiling underneath it, and who else do you have? Unk kind of slithers forward, her pseudopods staring down. Acererak, Baz, you've got this tiny koala just kind of piggybacking on you, staring down Acererak as a long-legged heron kind of steps above you, its needle nose beak pointed at the skeletal figure, and Azrael, kind of standing way too close to this figure for comfort. A tiny little bunny hops between your legs, its horn ready, and Ace is there with you, and a small grung wielding a spear stares down this creature.
I just realized that I have all of the tiny ones, don't I?
You do have all of the tiny ones.
You are a little big gnome.
Azrael stands before you, and his eyes kind of narrow, these pinpricks of light in this sunken skeletal head, looking around the room at the trickster gods, and growls, "You. I knew you too. I knew I should have destroyed you all completely when I had the chance. This will be the end of you all and your puny mortal friends." Wally, Shigambi steps forward, and you hear her voice in your head saying, "This is it. This is our opportunity to get revenge. We have to destroy this creature once and for all, or at least to free our souls from this place." And you gain 50 temporary hit points.
Wah.
Tesh, Moa coiling next to you, kind of imparts the same sentiment, letting you know, we stand with you through it all. This is it. You also gain 50 temporary hit points. Baz, Ubawaka, kind of just holding on to you tightly, says, "You know your strengths. Stick to the shadows and target his weak points. We've got your back." And you gain 50 temporary hit points. And Azrael, Ijin, cries tinily and triumphantly from between your feet, "Go for the eyes!" And you gain 50 temporary hit points. So does your Ace. Wally, Wongo is like kind of trying to peer from the background. He's like, I can't see. There's too many people here. Send my mace to one of the others." He orders you.
Okay.
And Baz, you're up.
Oh, God.
I was about to say, I like the idea Wong goes like behind Wally and just pulls his ears aside.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's trying to get a good view.
yeah. Quick question. I already know the answer to this question, but for the sake of the audience, this is the motherfucker on the DMG, isn't he?
This is the motherfucker on the DMP.
Oh, God. Okay.
I mean, this is the book, Tomb of Annihilation. He's literally front and center.
Oh, fair enough. What do you know? There he is. Hi.
Did you not know that this is where I was going? Why do you think I didn't use a spell?
Oh, that's great. Okay. I am already hidden. I'm going to attack. Does a 25 beat his passive perception?
It does. I was
All
just
right,
double
baby.
checking.
Here we go. I just got a 19, which is a critical for me.
Yeah.
It's going to be 10 piercing damage. And 18 sneak attack damage. Second attack. First of all, are you allowed to take a bonus action in between attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You
going
can
to
take move actions, so yeah.
I'm going to steady my aim and attack at advantage once again. $24 to hit.
24 to hit will hit.
All right. That'll be 7 piercing damage. Yeah. Take that, Azrael.
So there's how much? 20?
7.
7. Gosh, brain.
Sorry. That's all I can do. Attack bonus. Gonna stay where I'm at. I think. Gonna do that.
All right.
That's it for me.
At the end of your turn, Sararak, realizing that there is a creature here with him on this balcony, is going to use one of his legendary actions. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Stop it with these con saves. Literally anything else. Int, wisdom, come on.
Nope.
Not dirty 20. Yeah, suck my dick.
That's a dirty 20, right?
Yes.
That saves. So you only
Wait,
take half,
what? Why did you say it like that?
because that just saves.
Oh, shit.
As you take 22 necrotic damage. Right, so that was Baz. At the top of the round is Tesh.
It was supposed to be so easy.
You gonna jump into the bag of holding?
No.
You can't. This is it. We have to beat him, says Moa next to you.
And Tesh will nod towards Moa. And he says, "No one will stop me from completing my masterpiece." And then he's going to move his spiritual weapon up to Sararak.
All right.
And then going to try and attack him. But, wild guess on this one. I am going to assume, that an 11 does not hit this lich.
An 11 does not hit this lich.
Okay, cool. So would fuck. Oh yeah, Tesh gained 3 HP from the baby. That did come in handy. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, he is just from a distance going to cast Eldritch Blast on this dude.
That is a spell.
Yes.
It no, I don't think he'll waste a counter spell yet.
That's so petty. That's a cantrip, my dude.
It's so petty because his counter spells are at will.
Okay. Hey gang. We may have come in a bit underprepared for this. It's fine.
You guys are fine.
You fucking think?
You have your friends on your side.
We do. 2 damage.
Sorry, what was it to hit?
That was a 24.
Okay, yeah. 2 damage.
'Kay.
Force.
Yeah. Second attack. Nope. It's a 10.
10 does not hit.
All right. And then those bonus actions, both actions. That's it for Tesh.
Cool. Azrael, you just started you were standing close to this thing, and its frightful presence drained some health from you. But Asian urges you on. You can't give up. Not yet. We've got this. And you top off on your temporary hit points.
Do they put me up to 50 again?
Yep.
Holy hell. Hold on. Okay, okay. I wasn't prepared for that. But I think that nope, Azrael is going to kind of back up and get up on the railing and say to this being, "I don't know who you are, and I don't really care, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. And if you stand in my way of that, well, you're just going down with the ship." And he jumps back, and Ace is carrying him away. And then he's going to cast a spell because holy shit, we gotta cast a spell. If he gets far enough away, he's gonna use 4 more fireballs.
Okay.
I mean, I probably can do. No one's close to him, right?
Yeah, no one's close to him.
All right. So I'm gonna need him to make a dex save, please.
Cool. He succeeds as one of his legendary resistances for today.
Okay. And that is another
I'm sorry.
11d6. So he takes 23 damage that has been halved.
Okay.
So 46 total, halved to 23. Because gotta love the people. I can half all day. And he's the necklace goes innate as he casts the last fireball, and he kind of just tosses it into the lava. Wait, you can't recharge this, right?
No, you can't.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you can't counterspell it being thrown at you, so that's why I didn't counterspell. If anyone's wondering.
So he kind of drops it into lava and like is flying away like that, and then immediately gets on the other side and just gets behind something.
Don't know who I am. Don't know who I am? This will be your tomb. You think that whatever puny creature, god, or whatever gave you your power can compare to me? He says, angrily. And he raises his hand to snap his fingers to cast a spell. And for all of you, time seems to stand still as he casts Time Stop.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy, that's the maximum number of rounds. He can take as much time as he wants to prepare. You know
And I
what?
can't counterspell at this point, right?
I mean, you can try, but he's going to counterspell your counterspell. He hasn't used
Oh,
his
that's right,
reaction
because he
yet.
has. Okay, no, fine.
Don't worry, it's fine. For one action, he is going to command his sphere of annihilation. Actually, no, it's going to be in a second. First, he is going to cast Mind Blank on himself so that he can get away with certain things. He is going.
It's that scene from goddamn Overlord. That's important. Sorry.
He is going to put up a wall of force separating the room. Dragonbait, Artis, and Wally are on the other side. Wait, how far back did you get, Azrael?
I basically went to the one on the right, the east balcony.
Okay,
he has
cool.
40-foot flying speed.
Sweet.
So the back of that.
So Artis, Dragonbait, and Wally are on one side of this wall of force, cut off from him, and the other three are on this side of the wall of force. He is going to move his sphere of annihilation, kind of putting it in a place that runs interference so that you can't physically, you'd have to pass through to get to him. And then he is going to do a thing on one of you. I think it's on the holy man, because he knows, he recognizes you, or at least your power. Tesh, sorry. And he is going to, as time seems to, like, you see him make a bunch of arcane motions, kind of all at once, and it ends with, like, the sphere of annihilation just simply is, like, right there up in front of you, and all this movement ends with him pointing his finger at you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
21 does not succeed.
You have a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I'll totally throw that in. 27.
27 does succeed.
Yeah.
So you take half damage and take only 31 necrotic damage.
That's not bad.
That only bites into your 10 HP a little bit. And seeing that he's getting a little irked at you guys. Wally.
Is there no way for me to reach this motherfucker?
He has cut the room in two. you can tell that this wall of force is impenetrable except through magic that breaks a wall of force.
I left my Ray of Disintegration in my other pants.
Dang it.
I left in my other bard list for Wally. Hold on. Jeez, now I gotta do a thinking man's game. Is the map up on Roll20?
Yes, it should be.
Okay.
Oh shit, dudes. This just got real. RJ's opening up Roll20.
Mr. Baz is over there, by the way. I just want to point that out.
What?
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You're on the same thing as
you're next to
Sarah.
Tesh.
Yeah, the sphere is right dead fucking center in front of us.
Oh god!
Okay, so I'm on the other side with Dragonbait. Tesh and Baz are with a Sararak
Oh, and Azrael.
and Azrael. Can
He
Baz hear me through a wall of force?
I think so.
Cool. Commander Strike.
Yeah, no, I will allow that. Absolutely.
Okay, I don't think I'm hidden or anything.
You're not.
Is anybody next to him?
Nope.
Okay.
It's something. It's
It is
damage.
something. 18 to hit.
Add a
That does not
d6.
hit.
Oh no.
I'm adding a d6 to this.
No.
Or
It's
to the damage.
It's to the
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
Quack.
Well,
An arrow just like bounces off of his skull, and Baz is just like staring with wide eyes.
The sunglasses just like slowly
Yeah.
falling down the bridge of your nose.
Wally is going to head over to the wall of force and begin just stalking the perimeter until it goes down.
Jesus.
Fucking okay. Damn. Scary, bro.
I have 2 of the combat spirits in me.
You do have 2 of the combat spirits.
We're
In
out
fact,
for blood.
you're prowling, sort of like Shigambi is prowling in front of you, just anxious and eager for attack. Wongo is actually like urging you, quick, throw my mace to that guy. I don't know. He points to either Artist or Dragonbait.
Interact. I'll throw it over to Artist because Dragonbait doesn't want to leave his hands on the Holy Avenger.
You're also full on goat man
Yep.
at this point.
So Artist will get Wongo in his brain. Wongo just kind of like teleports from hiding behind you to just like hanging in the air above Artist, and he'll gain his temporary hit points. And it's Artist's turn, but he can't really do anything on this side of the wall of force unless.
So
Dispel magic doesn't work,
he-
I don't think.
Artist would not be able to do anything on this side of the wall. Thankfully,
Dispel magic would work.
he doesn't need
Dispel magic
dispel
would
magic. Dispel magic would work.
Dispel magic would work.
Oh fuck! Well, I don't have a 3rd level spell slot anymore, so that's okay. Tesh is, or not Tesh, Artist is going to get back onto the into the eastern alcove, onto the ground,
What?
because he was on the east side, right?
He's on the west side.
He's on the west side. Okay, I
West
get my
side?
lefts and my rights confused very consistently. So
Me
he's going to get on the ground in the western alcove. The wall of force is blocking him and Azrael, correct?
Yeah, he cannot.
Cool.
The wall force is between him and a Sararak.
How close is Azrael in the squares where the portal is, or is he in the squares forward, where the only thing really preventing him from, say, going tumbling into a pit of horrifying lava is maybe 5 feet tops?
Sure. Maybe
Cool.
5 feet stops.
Artis is going to use 2 charges to bring forth the Ring of Winter, this time summoning the Arcane Hand on the other side of the Wall of Force, directly behind Azrael, And then I need a Sararak to make a strength athletics check as I attempt to use Forceful Hand to just push him.
Push. All right. Let's see.
I'll push him.
Towards the lava, you mean, right?
Towards the lava. Just tumble off the side into the lava.
Well, you know how I roll.
The Forceful Hand got a 19.
All right. Sarah got a 4.
Cool. Because this is an ability check and not a
And not a
not a save. He cannot use his legendary resistance, so this big icy hand just boop, just checks a Sararak off the ledge, so he goes tumbling into lava.
Steven. Big brain play. Hell yes.
A+, my dear.
How much damage does he take, and what does he get for his concentration save?
Hold on, I'm looking that up.
Sorry, I'm really excited about this.
Let's see.
I was very scared before.
He doesn't make it to the pit before his turn.
Uh-oh.
You fall at 200 feet.
Oh, you fall at 200?
Yeah, you fall at
Yeah.
200 before
We
the
discussed
round
this
ends.
when we fought like the terror dons.
You guys are... Oh, wait.
Listen, you were a Hassan still back then. That was a while ago.
That was a
Oh my
while ago.
god. I just looked it up.
What?
I just looked up how much damage lava does.
It's like 60
I mean-
around, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
It's like it's a certain amount of fire damage.
At the start of your turn?
All right, question.
Yes?
Is Bigby's hand a spell?
It is a spell like it is casting a spell through the ring.
But it's
So-
already out,
so
so
it's-
counterspell
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
work.
No, it wasn't already
No,
up
he had
because it was
to
on the other
resummon
side.
it on the other
Ah,
side.
he had to resummon
Wall
it.
of Force.
Okay.
I'll make him have to roll for a counterspell against it.
Okay. The other thing is that we also said that he couldn't counterspell the beads
Fireball.
from the fireball necklace.
Yeah, but that's throwing something.
Still
But you
using
have to be able-
charges for the magic item to cast the spell
Do-
through the item.
Come on, Tyler.
You can't target something on the other side of a wall of force. So if you can't target the person who's casting the spell, shit, would he still be able to
'Cause,
put the the hand
Could
on
he
the other
cast
side?
it on the other side of the wall.
But then the hand can move underneath the wall of force.
Can the hand move through?
The hand
solid
can
objects?
move. So the wall of force, if it was stretched out,
Is only
It
10
would-
feet high.
10 feet high,
by the
so there
way.
would be a barrier underneath that would be where the lava would be. The hand has a 60-foot movement speed, so it could also whip around behind a Sararak and then do the same thing.
My god.
We
a
are
Sararak doesn't have line of sight.
gonna rules lawyer our way out of this legendary encounter.
Look.
Listen, that's the
I-
only way you
I
can
get
survive in 5e.
We've
Come
had-
on, you're playing with the big boys now.
We've had 3 people die in this campaign so far.
I want more blood. I want blood. Baby want blood.
Baby dead. Dead.
Give the boy some time to think about it.
Listen,
Indoor-
I'll
have,
give you
like,
some
a
time
shit
to
ton of
think and
spell
shop
slots.
around. I'll be right
Yeah.
over here if you need me.
Yeah.
We're
No,
not
indoor.
gonna-
Honestly,
Alright,
is there
well,
any way that this can
That's
be
fine.
countered?
If he pushes him, it's just a slow fall to the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll have to waste his reaction to give himself
Featherfall.
Featherfall. Right. Okay.
Which,
Understandable.
hey, he's using his reaction to cast Featherfall.
Yeah, it is.
And not using it for a counterspell?
It's true.
LB,
He's so like miffed right now.
do you have a counterspell for that featherfall?
Could I cast counterspell on his Featherfall?
All right, yeah, go for it. What level is Featherfall?
I
It's
cast.
like a first level spell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a very
it's-
low. So, Mike,
It's,
I
it's
have
at
to
will
cast.
for him.
I have to cast counterspell at 5th level.
Yeah, so cool.
Also,
I don't want to wreck your fun, Tyler, but also
You're
I
not-
don't want to die.
Mostly the problem is trying to figure out how to like what to do.
Okay.
I prepared like what spells I'm gonna cast, and then I was like, and then I have to come up with a plan for when they do stuff like push him off a ledge.
It's not that it's not fun. It's just that playing as a spellcaster is very, very,
very
hard.
tough.
Also, I looked it up. So from Wand of Fireballs, if you're holding it, you can use an action of the charges to cast the fireball spell from the item. Counterspell, as it is worded, can only target a creature that is casting a spell. Your item is the thing that is casting the spell, not a creature, so Counterspell would not be a valid target. Thank you for following Westgame.
Sweet. Thank you for looking that up.
That's why it's a dick move to be invisible and counterspell some shit.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Those things happen. He lands in the lava, and this is like a big like your.
I'm
your
sorry.
Anime,
We have
your,
to.
Your
we
anime
have to-
spirits are showing up beside you, like cheering along, and he lands in the lava, and it's just kind of like floating there, like I can't believe I have to deal with these bullshit. Anyway, cool. He has the hit points to tank that.
This is the end of Endgame, where all the heroes are showing up through their various portals, but like Spider-Man just pushes Thanos into a pool of lava and looks at the rest of the group with a thumbs up.
On your left, bitch.
It's just,
Also,
hey, I'm Peter Parker.
hey, how much damage did he take from lava?
Huh?
How much damage
Don't
did
worry
he take
about
from
it.
lava? No, because
doesn't take
Wally-
Concentration.
concentration.
Oh yeah.
Way ahead of you. He doesn't take it until the beginning of his turn, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
At
thought
the
it
beginning
was-
of his turn.
I thought it was beginning of your turn or the first time that you enter it in a turn.
Oh my god. How does lava work?
We weren't prepared for lava.
I mean, it is a
Right, no,
prominent
yeah, no.
feature of
Do I
this
need to
place.
contact Ted?
Any object that falls into the lava takes damage on initial contact and once per round thereafter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Okay.
doesn't get to hot tub this while we're fighting for our
I
lives.
mean, he is kind of hot tubbing
Well,
it.
yeah, I mean, he's really strong, though. That makes sense. But, like,
Let's see.
Oof, owie, his bones.
You know, you pour over a stat block for as long as possible, and
Well-
you look at all of its abilities, and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't really think of that happening.
While he's working out damage, let me just recap exactly what happened during the shouting match in the past, 10 minutes. So, Azrael got...
The frightful lich from that travels the multiverse and does evil things for evil's good. But yes, continue.
He shows up, he casts Time Stop, and then, levels up and powers up and buffs up for, who knows how many rounds. He casts a wall of force, to which Artis responds by making a mage hand, or a Bigby's hand on this side, putting it under the wall of force, and then using it to push Azrael into the lava.
Yeah.
Azrael is falling, casts Featherfall with his reaction, and then Azrael counterspells the Featherfall. Holy shit! This is a really dense turn!
It is a really dense turn because at the
This
end
is still technically Artis's turn!
at the end of Artis's turn, he's going to do a legendary action.
so wait,
but
did he
does
make
it-
his save for the Wall of Force?
I mean, it's ridiculously high now because of it being 60 fire damage.
That's
right?
true, but it is a save, so if you want to, he could use his legendary
Oh.
resistance.
You're right. Are you right? Is that how that works?
Yeah, because you have to
A
make
save
a
is a save is
concentration
a save.
A save's a save, a save. All right, fine. A save's a save, a save. He has stuff. He has resources to waste essentially.
He'll take damage
Cool.
later.
Because, so we ruled that the hand went under, so he didn't have to summon a new hand, so he still has his action.
No, I'm not ruling that the hand went under.
Oh, okay, cool. So he had to summon a new hand. Got it. Just wanted to make sure. So that was his turn, was the action to summon the hand, bonus action to use the hand.
to
But-
push.
To push, yeah, hand's just chilling up where it was. It had to use its action
I mean,
to push.
this is
so-
why you brought Artis along. He's actually a pretty powerful guy himself.
Super powerful wizard boy.
Super powered wizard boy. Does Dragonbait have anything he can do? He's still on the other side of the wall of force.
No, he can sense alignment.
Evil, very.
Oh, okay. He's like, He just looks at RJustice
Oh.
and he goes,
Sorry,
Mm.
before Dragonbait's turn, the Sphere of Annihilation is going to do some bip bop boof and moving. It floated up on next to that balcony that you guys are at. So it is going to move through your guys' spaces. It's not big enough to consume you completely. I didn't think I would have to use this one, but he's down in the lava, so he's going to move that bad boy around. So Tesh, Azrael, and Baz, you will be taking some force damage as it moves through your spaces. And because it can move 90 feet, and if you guys are 20 feet apart, that's 20, 40, 60, 90. So Azrael and Baz, you're going to take the damage twice, and Tesh only once. And I think it's a dex saving throw. Yeah, it's just a dex saving throw. So Baz
Dex
and
save?
Azrael 2 dex saves, and Tesh 1 dex save.
20.
Cool.
fucking Dex is one of the other things that I'm not very. I have advantage on int, wisdom, and charisma.
And magical effects.
And no,
No, oh, that's
just against those, yeah. But I got a 21 for a Dex save.
Wait, on the first one and on the second?
Don't forget to add +2.
Yeah, +2.
I rolled a nat 1. However,
Okay.
I'm gonna use Dark One's own luck.
All right. What's that do?
Adds a D10. You can let's see. You can do so before you know the result. So let's see. 1. So that's 7 total plus 2. Sorry, 2 from
Tesh, yeah.
Tesh. Okay, so 9 plus fucking 8. 17
total. All right.
Not
Nice.
enough?
Yeah, you guys are bouncing around trying to avoid this
Whew.
thing killing you. Baz, what were your
Thank
2
you,
dex
deity,
saves?
which I never determined who it was.
15 and 11.
All right. The 11 fails.
Okay.
But don't worry, it's just a Sphere of Annihilation, and you take...
You also have temp HP.
Yeah, it barely even eats into your temp HP with 26 force damage. You guys are doing great. Dragonbait, sorry, didn't have anything
Sorry,
to
that
do.
was 29. How much damage?
None for you. You made
Oh.
your saves. It was just 26 for Baz. Baz, it'll be your turn.
I'm on the same side of the wall as a Serac, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So he would also be much farther down in the pools. The wall is only
It's
for
actually,
the top.
it's only like 20 feet down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a. I mean, okay, this is kind of cheesing it a little. I wouldn't happen to have any sort of advantage by having the super high ground, would I?
No.
Okay, just checking.
This is in Baldur's Gate.
I knew that had been incepted into my brain somehow. I'm just gonna attack. A 19 to hit.
Nope.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself steady aim, and do this with advantage.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That one will hit.
Okay. 6 piercing damage and 14 sneak attack damage.
All right.
I'm running out of arrows, you guys.
At the end of your turn, He can see you because you looked over the edge of the balcony to shoot him.
Now wait a second. I think I would have taken a step or two back, don't you think?
You can't when you take steady aim for the rest of your turn. Your
Yeah, you
movement's
can't
0.
Fuck.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Quack.
All right. He is going to shoot a ray of frost at you, laughing at the irony to himself, shooting a ray of frost while he's in lava.
Wait, did he take damage from being in lava yet?
Not yet.
Sure would like him to.
Hold on.
Now, is it every turn or every round? Because this is gonna get really chunky really fast.
It's when you first enter it, and then every turn thereafter.
Yeah.
So he should be taking after everybody else's turn.
No, it's
No,
everyone
no.
his
On-
turn.
Everyone
his
is your
On his
turns.
turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Every 6 seconds.
All right. Does a 23 hit you?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on. Do I have something for this? I might have something for this.
Do you have something for this?
Um,
You guys are killing me.
I'm sorry. Okay. What kind of attack is this?
It is a ranged spell attack.
A ranged spell attack. Okay, it's a range of rare frost. That's fine. I'll take it.
All right. That'll be 29 cold damage.
All right, that has officially eaten into my actual hit points.
All right. After Baz's turn, it's Tesh.
Okay. So Tesh. So he's 20 feet down, or the wall
Yep.
of force extended. Oh, okay. Acererak is
He's-
20 feet.
He's 20 feet down.
Okay. I'm going to move my spiritual weapon because it has a movement of 20 feet down to Acererak,
Okay.
and then make an attack with that. That is a 21 to hit.
That matches.
Okay. So I'm going to give the next attack against this duder advantage.
As he's just floating in lava.
Yeah, as he's
Very
while
miffed.
my shadow is standing next to him, just like striking down. And then Tesh is going to look over the side, and he is going to. Well, he only has first level spells left, so none of that. He is going to just cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. At advantage.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Must be the money. Yeah, for 5 points of force damage. Second attack with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit, so that misses because it is not a 21. And then Tesh is going to take several steps back.
Okay. Azrael.
It's looking up something. Okay. So lichdom isn't a curse. I was just checking. To see if I can remove curse on a lich. I think that Azrael is going to look down upon this creature in the pit, and he is going to push his wand forward upon him and attempt to cast a lightning bolt
All right.
at him.
Let's see it.
Oh boy. I feel like I should like show you guys if it actually happens. Let's see. Okay, it's 24.
Okay. And
Detect thoughts. Detect thoughts.
Doesn't he have mind wipe on him?
yeah, he has mind wipe,
Uh-huh.
mind blank on him. So immune to those effects.
He points the wand forward and he goes, "Oh." He like shakes it in his hand and it's like, "Oh shit." And then like moves back away from the edge. And he is going to kind of like smack the wand a couple times, like it didn't do what he expected it to. And then he's, oh geez, I don't know if I have any, but I don't think I can do a bonus action. Yeah, he's going to back up and hide. There's little little bitty like those are the jugs. What's on the? I see on the map there are like little things.
Yeah, just urns.
Urns. Okay. He's gonna move behind an urn and look at his spirit that's going out of him and be like, "What am I supposed to do now?"
Shoot him. Shoot him some more. Go for the eyes. I told you the eyes. Did you hit him in the eyes?
I can't aim for the eyes.
Look at them. The little pinpricks of hate. Just aim for them.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that next time.
All right. It is Asarek's turn. He's going to take another, 10d10 fire damage.
Yep.
He is kind of miffed, guys. He's going to
Is
use
he?
He's a little bit miffed. He's just kind of like floating in the lava. He's getting attacked on all sides. He's going to use his last legendary resistance to keep up that wall of force because you know what? Fuck you guys. And he's going to go for the Hail Mary play because he has death in his eyes and he sees somebody. And he's going to cast Power Word Kill on Baz. Do you have less than 100 hit points?
Sure do, baby. Anybody with a
Counter
counter
spell,
spell?
please.
Oh, frick.
Yours
I'm
is
so
at
glad I
5th
saved
level,
that.
'cause
I'm casting at 5th level.
he still has his reaction to at will counterspell your counterspell.
Right.
No more counter spells?
Did he use his reaction? I don't know. I don't have. I can only cast.
He will use his reaction to counterspell yours.
Can you use a reaction on your turn?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a bit of
Okay.
debate. I was totally cool. Well, because I have a spellcaster to kill you guys with.
So you can only use your reaction once until the start of your next turn. So if you use your reaction while you are on your turn, then you just don't have use of it the entire rest of the turn.
That's it, baby.
All right. You know what? I still want this to be save or die, so I'm gonna have you roll for your counterspell.
You're gonna have me roll to save
Yep,
Baz?
to save Baz.
Oh my god, there's so much pressure.
Well, like what? Well, that makes sense though, because like, what level do you cast counterspell at?
At 5th.
5th.
And Power Word Kill is not exactly a 5th level spell. You'd have to roll
It's a
for it
9th
anyway.
level spell. Yeah.
So what's the goalpost here?
19.
What'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet, so I'm under
Okay.
a lot of pressure right now. Okay.
I'm sorry for putting you under this much pressure, but this is what happens.
Fell off the table. Am I close to anyone? I rolled a 9. I have a +7. So unless I'm next to Tesh, I don't. Well, no,
It's
I
not
don't
a
think I have
saving
anything next to
throw.
not a
Tesh.
save.
No.
I'm so sorry for putting that pressure on you,
16.
but that is not enough to save Baz's life.
Wait. Do I have anything that
Do we
I
have
can
any other
do?
Hail Marys?
I don't know. I already used my blessing.
You already used your Dark One's Unlock because
I
I think it also
know.
adds to your skill check.
This isn't doing any actual damage, is it?
It just
No.
kills you outright.
It just kills you.
You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you can see within the range of 60 feet to die instantly.
Oh,
If-
he just says fucking die. And then you do.
I don't
It's
have
the
anything
then
I can.
perish
I
meme,
can look
but in
through
reverse.
a wall. I can look through a wall, but that's all I got.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think
I'm
that's it,
so-
y'all.
Baz, no.
Peace.
But he's with Ren now.
Rinrin now.
We can revive the both of them as a favor from we don't know. Oh shit, we don't know.
We can't really
You guys
revive
don't know
Rin.
nothing.
She's dust.
And I think that's a thematic enough a point as any to say he dips below the the surface of the lava, as you see it kind of, burning him apart. But one phylactery down just to kill somebody that pissed him off. And we're gonna go on a break.
Yay! With that, I would like to say thank you, Tyler, for running this wonderful game. We are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon! And then we're back! Hello, everybody! A Sararak, like the Terminator, is slowly hand going down in the lava. Baz just died from a power word kill?
So Baz, or Wings, how does Baz die here?
What is the power word for kill?
I want to say it is something in some lost, forgotten language from a different plane. That essentially means it's like one of those German words where it's like a very compound word, or it's not. It's like a compound word, but it has like a really long meaning.
Gotcha.
Like, I would wait for time memoriam to destroy you completely, but there is nothing more satisfying than seeing the horror in someone's face as they feed my phylactery.
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Amazing. It's basically the language that Caleb's learning, right? Would you guys say? Okay, interesting. All right, so he says that to Baz. He stumbles backwards and clutches at his heart and then just falls. And nobody here knows thieves can't, but he has one hand over his heart. It looks like he's just kind of clutching at it. And the other hand up like this. He's saying sorry, Racket, as he falls. That's it. That's all I had for Baz.
Is the Sarak's head still over the lava? Because I want to do something funny.
As it sinks below and the wall of force fades, what would you like to do?
He just yells, "Hey, bonehead!" And he's gonna pull the ripcord on his bag of grenades and just huck it down there.
Beautiful. I mean, thematically appropriate as he sinks below. A look of dissatisfaction and horror on his face. His robes and staff kind of like floating up momentarily before they too alight and begin to sink under, and then the grenades fall in after him, sending a plume of lava up into the air as it all spatters down around you guys.
All right.
I don't have spare the dying. I don't know what to do.
There's nothing that we can do for him right now except get him to a healer. And the only place that there's a healer, unless you've checked, is going to be away from this place. So one of us is going in the bag, and Tesh just like grabs Baz. Baz, do you have any like food, tents, rations, anything non-essential on you? Because you're gonna lose that when I shove you in the bag. I'm not bringing that with.
That's fine. As you're like pulling all of his shit off of him, all the non-essentials. Lord Finkleton hops out of his pockets and he's wearing a little paper hat, and he will hop up.
I want to say Lord Finkleton like crawls out and stands on top of you and like kind of grabs your collar and
slaps me in the face.
Like slaps at your face and squeaks a wail of sorrow at your passing.
Oh no.
And then he's going to climb up onto Tesh.
Yep. Tesh now with a full cadre. He has two spirit animals at Chewinga, Lord Finkleton, Summerwise. He is going to just put Baz in the bag, and then he's going to cast Conjure Animals to summon forth his 4 giant bees.
Right.
And
which
then he's
been waiting for so long to do.
I have had this in the pocket for a while. It's just bees didn't seem like the solution against an archlich or an undying god. So they didn't come into play there. But
you know what? You're right about one thing. Bees were not the solution until Baz died.
Bees weren't the solution until Baz died, because I'm going to have these 4 bees carry Tesh across over to the portal.
And you guys kind of enact your escape plan to get over to the Misty Gate. And as you step through the Misty Gate, as this seems like your way out, you step out of the mist into an underground chapel with black basalt pillars and a polished obsidian altar. Resting on the altar is a leather bag the size and shape of a human body, and which appears to have been sewn shut. Beyond the altar, a heavy black drape hangs from an archway.
I'm not gonna fuck with that bag. Go check
Spirit
the drapes.
animals, anything about this?
You
Sense
see,
alignment.
you see Artist kind of twinge as now he's got Wongo in his brain, just going at it. Sense alignment on the bag.
Yeah.
What does it tell you? Just the alignment. Neutral, neutral good.
Oh. Dragonbait walks over to the item, to the bag, and kind of like runs his hand on it, and takes a knife and starts to cut it open.
Yeah, absolutely. He cuts the bag open, pulls it apart, and inside is a humanoid. Not just any humanoid. It's Flint. And no
Oh shit,
sooner,
we left him behind.
no sooner does he open the bag and there's Flint. Behind you through the misty portal steps Flint. Wow, you guys were just gonna leave me behind, weren't you?
Looks at body Flint on table, turns to other Flint.
Body Flint is still breathing.
Is our Flint not?
Who are you?
Okay, guys, I can explain.
Explain quickly before I explode your mind.
And
It's another goddamn scarecrow, isn't it?
he morphs and turns into that wanty human contact that you guys had with the Red Wizards. That was in the what was it? The harem. All right, so sorry for deceiving you. I promise it wasn't, with ill intent, but I didn't think you'd trust me, and that guy seemed trustful enough.
So the way that you got us to trust you was by kidnapping somebody we were close to.
I didn't do that.
Sealing them in a flesh sack and then disguising yourself as that person.
Last I saw, he was running off into the jungle alone.
That seems to fit his personality.
That actually checks out. Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Still, the seriousness of the matter, give us
Why?
one good reason why I shouldn't march you back in there and throw you in that lava.
I helped you through all of this. My intent was just to make a little bit of money. I came here with the Red Wizards to do this, but I didn't, I didn't have any ill intent against you people.
A little bit of extra help in that fight might have been what would have
could I have done against anything you were fighting?
literally anything useful besides cowering.
I was watching your back.
You did run away like a coward.
Fine, I'm a coward, but I helped you through the rest of the place.
Fair. What do you want in return?
I'm only seeking moderate to light compensation for some of the help I gave you.
Are your pockets still full of gold?
He's kind of jingling.
You may keep that amount of gold as well as your life, and we will consider this debt even. If you do not agree to these terms, that gold can quickly become ours.
Exactly. We did just defeat a lich.
Yeah, and great job. I'm a round of applause. You guys are really fantastic, and I like you a lot. If you need any help from a doppelganger, I'm at your service.
Sorry, what?
Oh, he turns back into his doppelganger self.
You could serve a use of me. Are you looking for employment?
Well, seeing as you guys, well, not you, but the rest of these guys killed all of my previous employers, and yeah, I'm all yours.
Right. If we make it out of this jungle alive, then I think I have a
With the
spot
jungle,
for
I
you.
can help.
Exactly. and then you will prove yourself if you're
Prove
loyal.
thyself.
Looks
Adam
over,
morbid.
looks over towards the Flint, who's still passed out, breathing.
Yeah.
Tesh walks over, slaps his face a couple times. Good morning, sweetheart.
Hey, ding, 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 ding. He said the thing. Woo. All right, everybody. That's our show. I'm just kidding. Good morning.
It's
What's
time
going
to
on?
wake up, smell the roses. Let's get a move on back to Port Nyanzaru.
I'm going to have to take your word for it. I don't know where I am or what happened.
Hey, Mr. Flint.
Hey, Wally.
Your body was taken over by a different creature. You were knocked unconscious beforehand, and now we are on our way out. Good luck, or good on you. You missed most of the fight.
Where am I?
I don't know. We just got here ourselves.
Okay, well then, cool.
Okay.
All right. Let's go outside where Flint was being kept and find out where the fuck we are.
Beyond that heavy black drape is a small room. In the center of this room is a pool of jet black ooze that glistens inside the silent chamber, whose walls are decorated with relief carvings depicting black stars. Wally, you remember that little black orb that the scarecrow gave you after you tipped him?
Mm-hmm. He'll pull it out and look at it and just hold it up against the star.
It holding it up against like near the stars doesn't really have any.
No, he's just like observing.
Oh, just
it.
like observing it. Yeah. This is just the room ends here.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what's going on in here?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I put all my dice away, so I'll just click on the thing. 26. Holy shit.
Holy shit! There is definitely something magical about this pool. Unless you cast detect magic, you can't
Right.
tell which.
Right.
Or-
Can I? Let's see. Can I? I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and kind of like run the fingers through it.
When your mage hand tries to touch the pool, it receives a lot of resistance. It seems like it can't even sink into the pool.
Well,
seems-
sorry.
It seems like a non-Newtonian fluid.
Wally's just gonna.
The black marble sinks into the ooze, which rises up suddenly to form a 4-foot-tall black obelisk, a miniature version of the obelisk that stood outside the entrance of the tomb.
Cool. You want to do an Arcana check on this one?
Yes. Let me take a look. 10.
I mean, it still seems magical.
It is magical in nature. I don't know everything about every magic item. Don't touch it,
You know what?
please.
As a show of good faith, I'll be your guinea pig here. It goes forth, the doppelganger goes forth and touches it, and he disappears.
Oh. Perhaps this will bring us out to the obelisk out front.
Only one way to really know.
Wait, but there's more to this
There really isn't more to this chamber.
But there's another hallway we didn't go down.
Oh, I deleted that hallway.
Just kidding. Let's
Sorry.
go.
There's like nothing really of importance there. So you guys touch the obelisk and teleport, and you are standing at the obelisk at the front of the tomb of the 9 trickster gods. As you guys teleport out, you can feel your connection with the trickster gods kind of spirits kind of waning. To you, Teshvael, Moa says, let's see. You have been truthful and kind. I thank you for all of your help. You've done great things. And by the looks of it, you'll go on to do greater things. What magic items did you have on from...
Tesh had the robe of scintillating colors, the ghost lantern, Talok's shield of life or sword of life stealing, and a +1 shield, as well as the wand of secrets.
That's right, you still had the wand of secrets.
Yeah!
Your Unk also turns to you and says, I think we did a good job. I mean, we're out, I guess. So good luck out there. And they both kind of, pixely sparkles kind of fade into dust. And the robe of scintillating colors and the staff of the python disintegrate with them.
That's okay.
To you, Azrael, Ijin looks you up and says, well, not really like we had a plan going into it, but, I think you didn't do that plan perfectly. Good luck out there. And she will disappear, but you will keep your wand of wonder.
Thank you, little bunny thing. You have been quite useful. Go into the afterlife and be as you wish.
Let's see. Kubazan and Shigambi are going to face you. Wally. Kubazan laughs heartily, saying, "Yes, you fight well." And Shigambi will nod along. You've shown commitment to destroying evil. Good work. And they will...
Wally's gonna give Spirit next to Kubazan and give Shigambi a scritch.
Scritch. You're a good friend. And you will keep your Instrument of the Bards. However, Kubazan's bracers of archery, which are sitting in the bag of holding with Baz's corpse, will disintegrate. Baz, you are in the afterlife, or I guess not in the afterlife, but like in kind of the in-between. And you have Ubalaka and Papazotl with you.
Forever.
Well, we're out at least. Yes, but I could have done with someone else dying other than us. No matter. We'll solve this some other way. What did you have? You actually will keep both the Ring of Protection and the Amulet of Health on your body. Once Tesh does something someday. The other things, Nang Nang's Pearl of Power will fade away. And so will Wango's Mace of Terror.
Knights in the Courtyard for that.
And you guys are outside of the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods. You have freed the spirits. You have destroyed the Soulmonger. You've killed the Atropole and thwarted the Sararak himself. And you've still got a long road ahead of you. So from here on out, we can just kind of go into a narrative dialogue of, I guess, the epilogue, the sunsets for your characters, if you will.
They literally walk into the sunset, and then the camera goes up into the sky, and then we get a montage of what everybody's doing.
A montage of Polaroids where we weekend at Bernie's Baz throughout the entire thing.
You're like fighting a T-Rex and like just have Baz like just limply
on a tree
carrying a gun and just like shooting.
We get to the ship, we're playing poker, Baz is there just like limply.
Baz is winning.
Everyone's like
Right, he's already got the sunglasses.
Yeah,
Baz-
right?
So what all did Baz say for Lord Finkelton to do?
I think that there is a scene where Tesh like explains. Does Tesh go back to our original quest giver? What was her name?
Sindra Sylvain.
No, that
No.
wasn't my
Okay.
original quest giver. I don't know who she
So
is.
there's probably a moment where you guys go back to a major urban area, and like there's a close up of Lord Finkelton on Tesh's shoulder, and he looks around, and then he like hops off of Tesh's shoulder onto like a signpost or something, and he goes off on a little like American Tale style adventure, getting back to the original quest giver.
There's even a
and-
train he can be on the undercarriage of.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. And so he does that, and he gets back to the original quest giver, and he takes off he's all weary and bedraggled, and he takes off his little hat and he hands it to her, and she has to she unfolds it, and she has to like work. She's like in a what, like Tyler?
Well,
What is she?
so
Like,
as
has she
you
changed?
when you last saw Sindra Sylvain, she was in a pretty rough sort. You know, she was wheelchair bound. She looked like she was physically decaying. When Lord Finkelton finds her, she is spry and well, not exactly young. She's still an old woman, but she has regained her health. And Lord Finkelton will hand her the paper, and she will take it, remembering, still wondering whatever became of Rinrin and her friends.
It's folded really tightly, and when she unfolds it, there's a letter written on the back, kind of explaining what happened. That Rinrin died in the process of all of this. And basically telling her, bring Rinrin back, because that's like she put forth the most effort, etc. She deserves it, etc. And when she flips it over, it's the drawing that Tesh did of her.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, bring back Rinrin.
And being a pretty powerful mage herself, she will cast Wish and bring Rinrin back from the dead.
And a Sarek appears just to counterspell at will.
Well, he'd have to roll for that one.
That's so sweet.
Rinrin, when you are brought back to life, you no longer thirst for blood.
I was dead. What happened?
Sindra will pull you into a big hug.
And then Lord Finkelton jumps on her shoulder, and they all hug, and Rinrin's crying, "Where are my friends?"
Lord Finkelton will like squeak at you like, we have to go find Baz. We have to make sure he gets brought back. But he conveys this to you in squeaks, and you're like,
Yeah.
Baz is stuck in the well?
We have to go save him.
Baz is stuck in a bag.
Rinrin will spend like the evening with her friend and explain to her that she has to go find her friend Baz and bring him back, because he always believed in her, and now that she's normal, maybe they can have a normal life.
Beautiful.
She'll run off into the sunset.
Wally, what are you doing?
He'll part ways with everyone. Tell Tesh that if there's a way for him to head over to Eberron, he'll catch up. He's still got some business to do.
Tesh will give a solemn, somber nod. He had really hoped Wally was going to join.
He's still got to pawn this thing and give the money to his mom.
Wait, which thing are you pawning?
The egg.
Oh,
The navel of the moon.
I have to use that to get home first, please. Don't
You're
pawn.
You're gonna pawn your ancestral item?
Pawn
That
the
was
full
the
flagon.
goal.
That was the goal. You can pawn that too.
You got
Oh.
so much other gold. There was so much other. Okay.
There is
That was literally his motivation for going into the tomb.
You guys have a lot of gold to work with. You are quite wealthy at this point.
All right, so Wally parts ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, does Azrael also, like, me and my new doppelganger buddy are out. Come on, Two-Face.
I think that, no, I think that he needs a butler, and that's why he wanted this doppelganger. But he's like, I think to Teshvael, he says, so you said a different plane of existence, right?
That's correct.
And are you able to travel between planes normally?
Not freely. It was with much difficulty and a very long proposal that I was allowed the possibility to come here.
Would I be able to go back to the Underdark at some point?
We have an Underdark. The dragon with which I worship is the deity of the Underdark.
All right, why not? My family's dead anyways, why not travel?
Now, your fortune probably won't come with you, but you're more than welcome to join.
You don't think I have it on me?
Clever.
He does All right. To Eberron it is. Let's bring this bastard back from the dead.
Of course.
Yeah, but once Wally has done the selling, head back to the farm. Sarma kind of got cursed, but I got you a bunch of gold.
Like any good Southern mother, I think she berates you for being home late and says you look like you haven't eaten enough. So, something along those lines.
Definitely
also,
calls you Walmorn.
Yeah, Walmorn.
Walmore Donahue Longstrider.
Walmore Donahue Longstrider, you look like you haven't eaten from a minute. What do you think you've been doing going out getting all cursed up just so that way you can bring your mama some gold?
You think just because you have horns all you can do is eat hay? No, sirree. I'm making some biscuits and gravy.
He just hugs her.
I also want to say Flint goes with you.
Whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
Who wants waffles?
Who wants waffles? I make a mean waffle. Now, do you have any meat?
But after spending some time in Longsaddle, setting up the farm and stuff, it's a pan cut to Wally at a bar. It's well lit. There's music. There's a red-headed human behind it, and he's gonna lean across and look over to a rifle that's hanging on the bar. It has red gunmetal and a sort of black stock.
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Bonnie, what do you know about planet travel?
Who here's playing Bonnie?
I don't know. It's you, DM.
Was Bonnie in?
Bonnie was in our version of Water Heist, and this is the Spirits and Spirits.
I'm sorry, Bonnie was a doppelganger too.
Boy.
What can I tell you stories?
We're crossing too many timelines.
It's fine. This is how I want to link things.
Okay. Does Bonnie know anything about planet travel? I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe she could direct me to the Blackstaffs.
Yeah, probably. That seems.
Does
about
he meet
right.
Kronk?
No, Kronk's probably dead.
Oh, that's right. This is way past. Yeah.
Well
Okay.
after.
Fair.
Yeah. So this is probably Bonnie's great granddaughter.
Also named Bonnie.
Also named Bonnie. What's up, Steven? You're muted.
I said also named Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, see, here's the thing, is that they go Bonnie, and then Connie, and then Donna, and then they keep on going through the alphabet until they wrap back around again.
It's all Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
It's all Nurse. Yes, there you go.
Nurse Joy.
Oh my god. That's a good concept. I like that. They're all Bonnie.
Yeah, she can direct you to the right people.
Yeah. And Wally will have some adventures in Eberron looking for Teshvael and Baz.
Speaking of Eberron, boy oh boy, what's going on there?
Oh man. Okay. So, Eberron Tesh is going to return back to his family house. He's going to give big hugs to his older brother and his older sister. To his older sister, he bestows the ghost lantern. To his brother, he is. I think Tesh would just give him like something else that he found. Actually, he'll keep the ghost lantern and just give them both something like monetary value. No magic items between the two of them, but just like I found this for you.
Who do you give the black opal crown to?
Oh, the black opal crown I'll give to, you know what? I will give the ghost lantern to my sister, black opal crown to my brother.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How hot is Tesh's brother?
Oh, he's real hot. Tesh is a looker, and he is the not as good looking member of his family.
Get ready to get your brother get hit on by this gnome.
Okay, sure. I don't care. That's my brother.
Sure, why not?
And then Tesh is going to explain the situation. Like, hey, while I was on my travels, everybody that I was sent with died. I made new friends. One of them is dead, but I was able to bring them with me. I would like to bring them back as my bodyguard. So I imagine that it's like one of those like, oh yeah, we'll totally get to it.
Oh, yeah,
It still takes like 2 days. Like it's not like an immediate thing.
We'll put it on the agenda.
Yeah. But Baz, you end up getting resurrected in this incredibly nice, wonderful, like, compound area. Like, multiple houses
scene.
all within several walls, and Baz is just, or like, Tesh is standing over you with his eyes open, big smile on his face.
Oh god, that's encouraging. I have a scene for right before he gets resurrected.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to say that in Drow culture, they have something similar to they do tributes to the dead, like on an altar, like on certain holidays and stuff like that. It happens to be like Drow Dia de los Muertos,
Sure.
Drow Day of the Dead. And the two of them, Baz is sitting on the altar with his sister, sharing a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And Baz hears a bell calling him back, and he just kind of looks up and chuckles to himself. And Ginny asks, "What's he laughing at?" And he looks at her, kind of gives her a sly smile, and says, "Looks like someone thought I was useful."
Aww. And back to life he goes.
Back to life he goes with a big old scary Tesh standing over him.
I do also want to say that you would know as a member of the menagerie, like while you are alive, they can track you down.
Oh god.
But you died, and that connection was severed.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Rise and shine. I'd like to take you on a tour of the house. Walmorn said that he was going to meet us here eventually. And
Calm down, Teshvael. He's been alive for 2 seconds.
well, there are many things that need to get done in preparation for the celebration that is my masterwork.
Take a glass of water, Mr. Baz.
Looks like I've got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
Your mouse ran off. I hope that wasn't important.
Nah, that was important. But he did what he was supposed to.
So
I want to say the whole gang's back together for Tesh's masterpiece.
hooray!
The whole gang?
So everyone
Does
is at
Rinrin
least
want to be there? Does
Rinrin wants to find Baz.
If Rinrin's looking for Baz, she would have known Wally talk about his farmstead a lot, so she would
Yeah.
have been on the trail of that, and they meet
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And I think a couple of weeks later, Tesh gets like a servant come up and just go, Master Teshvael, there seems to be some outsiders outside inquiring about a job. One of them is a goat man and the other is a cat woman.
Question. Would this goat man look more like if a rabbit was a goat man?
He was wearing a very wide brim hat, but I think he did have
That
ears.
sounds like Walmorn. Yes, let them in. Take them
The
in.
whole gang's back together.
Take them into the eastern sitting room, the one that faces where House the Rani is.
Shall I get out the tea, sir?
Oh, yes, of course.
I want to say, just for the sake of narrative, we don't actually see Baz and Rinrin have a conversation. The two of them just happen to lock eyes across the room as the fucking nuke goes off in the background. It's a nuke, right?
I mean, I like the idea that he hears like a familiar tune and then like looks out the window and sees the top of Wally's head and the top of Rinrin's head and he starts running.
So, Baz is like going down to meet Wally and Rinrin. Tesh has invited Jay over as like a diplomatic thing. She's undercover, you know, like theirs is a star-crossed love. So he is on his balcony, and they are looking over, and looking over all of these wonderful lands in the glorious beauty that is the world of Eberron. And Tesh lets her know that he's so thankful that she could make it here today, because none of this would have been possible without her love and affection pulling him forward. And she sort of like looks at him like, what do you mean? Like, you said that you went off to do this thing for your masterwork. What is it? And he pulls her in to his side hug, looks out, and with a motion of his hand, you see a brilliant flash of white. And then in its place is a cloud that extends further up into the sky than you ever thought possible. Wind breaks in all directions, just trees, buildings, everything just getting destroyed in its wake. And Tesh puts his head against Jay's. She is not in the same state of mind as he is, as this large cloud was centered on her family stomping grounds. And Tesh pulls her in and says, I think I'll call it the morning.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Mr. Tesh, is that M-O-R-N-I-N-G or
No.
M-O-R-N-I-N-G?
Was that just genocide? Did we just do genocide together?
It's
I did not
only
come
a
here
war
for that.
crime if there was a war going on to begin with.
Actually, Mr. Tesh, it's only a war crime if there's anyone left to find out.
It
Walmorn.
was only
I
a
want
war
to take
crime
you
if
to
it
my
came
home,
from the
please.
wartime region of France. Otherwise,
Rinrin, I'm
it's
gonna
just...
have to ask you to stand back.
So yes, in the Eberron books, they never say what begat the morning. Just the period of dead wasteland in the middle of the plain. So I took it upon myself.
I'm gonna say, for Knights in the Courtyard, questions for the courts, Indor, what the fuck?
Good one.
Quote, cyber.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Tesh's goal. Obviously Jay is either still into it or entirely not, and she leaves him.
Yeah, we'll leave that up to
Nice in the
debate in the
courtyard.
fandom, so that we can always disagree about it for years to come.
Yes.
But that's all I had for this series. So if you guys want to continue talking about the futures, the once, and the eventual ends of all of your characters, we can go into nights early so that we can have LB around for it and call it a day.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yay!
yeah.
We did
We
it!
did
Oh
it,
my
guys! Yeah!
I can't believe we fought a Sararak and kind of lived.
I can't believe you pushed him into lava.
And with that, everyone has died in the tomb game.
Oh.
Yes, all the originals have died.
It's
Did it.
true. We did it. We did it, folks. We did the meat grinder.
Yeah! With that, I would like to say thank you to Tyler for running this absolutely wonderful game from start to finish. This has been an excellent adventure. So, thank you, kind sir, for agreeing to run this. I greatly appreciated it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tyler, I know you're going to be gone for a while, but normally, where can we find you? What do you do?
Yeah, normally you can find me at Frothy Inferno on Twitter. Otherwise, I guess TBD.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ here on the channel. You can catch me at RJustice282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I do a lot of nerdy things and stream sometimes and tweet whenever I have games. You can catch me here on Mondays as Kalen, the Shatterkai Wizard Cleric. This week, we're starting our session 0 of Elegant Suffering Season 2, or Elegant Magic, as we put it, over at GGK on Thursday. And on Saturday, I'm also going to be there in their Princess of Apocalypse game, where it's kind of weird. There's Mothra, there's Mind Flayer aliens, there's Mad Max. I play a tiefling boy named Yorha Vainglory. It'll be great. Also catch myself and Danae over at the Hype Goblins channel on Sunday morning, where we're just a pair of dudes being friends. I play a buffer. It's amazing. DanaeKeener.com.
Hi, I'm LBHackEmUp. You can find me at LBHackEmUp on the Twitters and the Twitches. Next, I will be playing tomorrow night here on the Four Keeps. We are going to be doing some cool stuff in the Feywild. That's a pun, because winter's taking over. On Tuesday, you can find me at my own channel at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Actually, I think I have to start at 3:30 this week. Anyways, I'm going to be playing, I think I'm going to be playing more Fallout because I really enjoyed that. And then afterwards on GGK, on Wednesdays, we are in the finale of the Nerd Immersion Rod of Seven Parts game, where Siren may or may not live. We're fighting Miska the wolf spider. We'll see. It's going to be great. And then Thursday, Lauren's going to be here in this room with me. She's not sick anymore, and it's going to be great. So you can catch us here. We're going to be playing one of the Call of Cthulhu games, so it's going to be really cool. Yeah, it's DanaeKeener.com.
Hey, speaking of DanaeKeener.com, I'm Danae Keener. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. I do nerdy drawings, mostly related to D&D, and a lot of things on this channel. Wow, I play as Coriander during the Monday game. And you can also find me here during this time slot running Icewind Dale from now on. I don't know if we're going to play next week. We'll see. We'll double check after we've run our session 0. But yeah, Icewind Dale. Watch this channel. It'll be here. Woo.
And if you
DanaeKeener.com.
And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey, Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We do shows like this on Mondays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or at 7 o'clock on Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures to check up on all of the VODs of each of the games that we have played up till this point. We got completed playlists of Ghost of Saltmarsh, Curse of Strahd, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and now also Tomb of Annihilation. So if any of those games tickle your fancy, you can catch us over there. But for now, we are going to be heading into our Patreon-supported after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from each other, but also from the community. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask myself or any of these other fine folk, feel free to join us on our Discord. You can find the link either in the side chat over Mia or in the link down below. Post those questions. We will answer them to the best of our ability. So with that, I would like to say once again, thank you to Tyler for running this absolutely incredible game. This has been a blast to play through. I've always been wanting to play through Tomb of Annihilation, and I'm glad that we were able to do it on this channel. And thank you to these players for putting up with our bullshit once again this week. And we'll see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.